Shalom, all praises to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahushai Bahashem, Harakah Kwadash, giving double honors to all the elders and the apostles of Grand Millstone. Alright, coming back at you with another lesson, man. And yes, salute to all the 144,000 elect men. So this is some news, some Talk TV news. It's gonna be a raw video. I ain't gonna talk too much. A picture paints 1,000 words, and these very dogs, these very big dogs are weapons. Boy, more about these spiritual creative Avengers. I can't resist these kind of doing these type of videos, man. Because yes, it's all prophecy. It's all prophecy. Without further ado, I'm gonna try and do as less talking as possible. Everything's in the detail of what the man is talking about.
As we just heard, a man in his 50s who was attacked by a suspected XL bully dog in Sunderland has died. A 44-year-old man has been arrested on suspicion of murder. I'm joined now by dog behaviourist Stan Rawlinson. Stan, a very good morning to you. I'm sorry to have to be talking to you under such tragic, terrible circumstances, but you know, we heard just 2 weeks ago that the Prime Minister said they're going to outlaw these dogs, they're going to ban these dogs. It seems like every week there's yet another incident and yet another deadly incident.
You're absolutely right, Mike, and good morning. This is an unusual case, though. Not an unusual case because of the dog, but it's an unusual case because the owner's been charged with murder, and that suggests that he deliberately set that dog on that person, and if that dog actually went for that person's throat, and that caused the fatal injuries that killed it. So this is quite a rare one, but that is a typical situation of weaponizing these dogs. And let's face it, some of these very big dogs are weapons and can be used as weapons.
Yeah, and the problem is as well that they seem to have an instinct, these particular dogs, to go for the throat. You know, we've seen incidents on video in recent times. Remember that one in Birmingham where the dog was kind of running around after people in a forecourt of a petrol station, and it was literally they jump up and they go for the throat as if it's their instinct to do so.
It is instinctual for that. We have to remember that these are dogs that can also be used in situations of hunting. Some are bred for bear hunting and other large animals, pigs, the wild pigs and things like that, and they are naturally inclined to go for the throat, and a lot of fatal deaths have been caused by throat injuries, particularly because of the carotid arteries go down the side of the neck. And if the dog bites into that, then, you know, it's game over almost. You know, you just cannot save that person because they will bleed out particularly quickly. It's horrifying. And I'm hoping, I wouldn't like to see them banned completely. What I would like to see is a very strict requirement for a license for what could be called potentially dangerous dogs. And that wouldn't be for a specific breed, that would be a type of dog, shall we say, that is particularly bred for dog fighting, shall we say. And there's a lot of dog fighting still goes on in this country, there's a lot goes on all the way around the world, and a lot of these dogs have been trained to kill. And of course, what they do with the dogs is a lock on down around the throat. So that's another reason why these dogs go for the throat.
Yeah. So will Rishi Sunak's ban have any effect? I mean, how will it be carried out?
It'll be very, very difficult, Mike. And the reason being, what is called breed-specific legislation, BSL, that's what it's called. And breed-specific means it is a breed. XL bullies are not a breed. They are a crossbreed. They have a basic genetic start. Now that genetic...
They are not a breed of dogs, they are a hybrid. That's what he's saying. There's certain type of breeds of dogs that are breeds, but the XL dog, the XL bully dog, and there's other dogs too, like a devil dog. There's another video I did on this same subject. Had a devil dog. The owner of the the dog, the eat 'em up woman, saying, "Oh, it's so harmless. Come and stroke it. I let my kids do it, stroke it, be around it all the time." Them kind of owners, they need to be euthanized, because they're a menace to society, trying to get you to be nyam up by dogs. And I've seen dogs turn in my times coming up. I've seen dogs turn and switch on their own owners and on their own owners' children and in their own owners' friends and people that I knew. I've seen them their face get chewed up by dogs. So these they're beating around the bush, man. We have to talk straight with this. We not like them. And you know, the 144,000, the elect men, the superheroes, we're gonna have to be going around cleaning up the earth. Clean up the earth. Because these are hybrid dogs. These are bred to kill. Enough said. We're gonna end off the video. One precept is all we need.
Any effect? I mean, how will it be carried out?
It'll be very, very difficult, Mike. And the reason being, what is called breed-specific legislation, BSL, that's what it's called. And breed-specific means it is a breed. XL bullies are not a breed. They are a crossbreed. They have a basic genetic start.
Now let's be clear on this. One more time. Want to be able to euthanize them. This what they're saying, the Prime Minister said that they should be all euthanized or made illegal. But let's hear this.
So will Rishi Sunak's ban have any effect? I mean, how will it be carried out?
Yeah, Rishi Sunak put a ban on these XL bully dogs, and it's just gonna go underground more, because there's people that back in the day I used to breed dogs, put them in competitions to fight. I didn't know them. I knew people that knew them, but he was all over all on the news, and there was a whole heap of controversy about it. But I'll be looking at some of these owners walking down the street acting like their dog's so innocent and sweet and come and stroke it. I'll be looking at them like, are you out of your mind? That's a lethal weapon, as they're calling this XL dog. It's a very lethal weapon.
So will Rishi Sunak's ban have any effect? I mean, how will it be carried out?
It'll be very, very difficult, Mike. And the reason being, what is called breed-specific legislation, BSL, that's what it's called. And breed-specific means it is a breed. XL bullies are not a breed. They are a crossbreed. They have a basic genetic start. Now that genetic start, Mike, is the American Pit Bull Terrier. And then other dogs are crossed to that to make it larger, more muscular, and in some cases more aggressive.
Yeah, them American Pit Bull Terriers, they're ferocious dogs, and then they're crossing them with other dogs like the Bulldogs, and you also got the Rottweiler, you got the Dalmatians, you got the Alsatians. I know a little bit about dogs coming up where I grew up. There's been some interactions, and anyway, that's another video. But these dogs are, he's saying it out of his own mouth, man. These dogs are bred for deleting people, and they go straight for the jugular, the throat, because they're bred to do it.
BSL, that's what it's called. And breed specific means it is a breed. XL bullies are not a breed. They are a crossbreed. They have a basic genetic start. Now that genetic start, Mike, is the American Pit Bull Terrier. And then other dogs are crossed to that to make it larger, more muscular, and in some cases more aggressive.
Yeah, you get a little bit of that if you see the Terminator 3 2018. You see some of them hybrid dogs. They've crossbred them, and they put some kind of there's definitely some kind of chemical involved, as well as crossbreeding them to make them bigger, stronger, and more of a killer, more aggressive. So that's in the Terminator 3, with that massive Terminator in it, and you see them Terminator dogs as well in the movie. Hungry and licking their lips, licking their chops, because they're bred to kill. Terminator 3. That's where you get a little bit of an idea about what they're doing behind the scenes. All these dog breeders.
It's a shocking story, but Stan, thank you very much indeed, Stan Rawlinson there on the latest shocking event, this time up in Sunderland, where a man has been killed and another man has been charged with his murder after a dog attack, an XL bully dog attack that basically ripped his throat out, and that's the problem. To go for the...
So there you have it. A man has been deleted, and he died of his throat being ripped. So funny, because these people they're their own worst enemies. They breed these dogs and they turn on them. So a man has been charged. Well, yeah, he's been charged with murder, or not charged, in investigation taking place regarding murder. But he most probably be found guilty of murder, most likely, very likely, because that dog was the man was dead. The man got deleted.
Cases more aggressive.
It's a shocking story, but Stan, thank you very much indeed, Stan Rawlinson there on the latest shocking event, this time up in Sunderland, where a man has been killed and another man has been charged with his murder after a dog attack, an XL bully dog attack that basically ripped his throat out, and that's the problem. Arrested on suspicion of murder, I'm told, not actually charged. Deadly incident.
Arrested on suspicion of murder, but he most likely be charged with murder. But yes, man, one hit a quitter video. One hit a quitter preset for this. I've done a video on it before, and I like prophecies. They're all just coming to pass, man. You know, you can't make this up. Jeremiah 15:2 says, "And it shall come to pass, if they say unto thee, whither shall we go forth? Then thou shalt tell them, thus saith the Lord, such are for the deaf to deaf." Right? And all, there's many ways to skin a cat, as the Most High, as we know. Such are for deaf to deaf, such are for the sword to the sword, and such are for the famine to the famine, and such are for the captivity to the captivity. Famine of the word, but also things are escalating in price. I'm pretty sure you've seen that with your own eyes too. Everything is increasing. So there will be a famine of the word, but also famine of a lot of other things too. 3 of Jeremiah 15, "And I will appoint over them 4 kinds, such are the lords, the sword to slay and the dogs to tear." XL bully dog in this case. And if you look at them good, they look like the Tasmanian devil. You won't want to go head to head with one of them, right? Dogs to tear. This is the dogs, the XL bully dogs, man, programmed to kill. "And fowls of the heaven and the beasts of the earth to devour and destroy." You got these over in Jamaica, they call them birds, massive junker in America. They look just like eagles actually, and you got the bald eagles, also, and you got the scavenger birds too. All they do is just seek and hunt for leftovers. These are what they're calling here, appointed over the 4 kinds, such are the lords, the sword to slay, the dogs to tear, and the fowls of the heaven and the beasts of the earth to devour and destroy. This is what's coming in down the pipe, and it's escalating more and more and more. And there will be a lot more incidents very similar to this, or it may even be worse. So all praises to Yahweh Shemeshah, putting the spirit on me to do this video. Prophecies. Until the next one, we out.